Alright guys, seeing Reddit loves my patch notes videos so much, I'm going to do another one. It's like I'm trolling them right now. But they'll never know. Shh. But let's jump into it, guys. Look, I want to cover this. The reason why I cover patch notes videos is because it shows you the progress of Evocati. It shows you, roughly gives you an idea of how long before the game might go to the wider PTU. And it'll also let you know exactly what's happening with the test build. There's only a few of us that can cover it because we're not Evocati. So, yeah. And to be honest, if patch notes were so bad to cover, people like Board Gamer, Noobifier, and the rest of the guys wouldn't cover them themselves. And guess what? They do. Everybody else does. So, yeah. Let's jump into it. Star Citizen patch 3.7.0b. Yes, we're up to the B patch now. So database persistence wipe is yes. Current build is under NDA, which is fine because I didn't sign it. Right, this is 24-hour assessment build. So they seem to be doing these 24-hour assessment builds now, which is interesting. Does not contain all the intended features. Right, so testing focus. Caves, FPS mining, harvestable, personal inventory, ATC crime stat restrictions, ship rentals, Vanguard variants, the Good Doctor Star Marine map, proximity assist and manual VTOL, pirate swarm updates, new FPS weapon attachments, new character customizer version 2, mission sharing, mission rewards, and AI service beacons. Known issues. So, multiple scope crosshairs are off-center when viewed in the ADS. Please avoid missions relating to ship derelicts. Players can be trapped in Area 18 and Lawville if they have a crime stat. Probes. In the Destroy Probe mission, some will teleport to the map origin. I think that's supposed to be 2. To prevent completion. Delivery lockers at Tessa Spaceport and L13 Metro do not distribute mission packages. So try and avoid those ones if you can. Mission person investigating has a chance to spawn corpse under derelict crash debris, preventing completion. When pressing F to store items in succession, it's possible to become stuck in a mid-animation. Workaround, open mobiGlass to reset. Players can quantum travel through Daymar if attempt to spline jump between 2,000 and 2,500 meters in altitude. Players may crash when loading into the industrial hangar. Players may crash while changing hair back to the original when in the character customizer. Small ships are only flyable in a straight line when in atmosphere. Some small ships, sorry. That's a bit of a bug. That's a bit of a problem they might want to look into. Characterable elements can clip through the floor at Lawville. Ships may display as rented if the player exits the title screen when claim is in progress. If a player unequips the undersuit in Star Marine, the body will have various graphical issues. The quantum travel navigation marker is still present for her L2. Players are able to get landing permission at 18 with a crime stat. The turret next to the grav gen room in the Reclaimer is covered in replacement textures. The reforming distortion scatterguns currently has a blue light texture issue. Many mission givers are not in their correct positions. Mining rock marker UI when in the prospector appears permanent without scanning less than 1,900 meters. If the where the UI in the prospector will appear permanently without scanning at least. Okay. The default hair may be present under the outer hairstyles. If you leave the renter community kiosk, the sell tab icon will remain even though you're in the buy tab. New features. So for new features for Cortec, they have gone through and put Arena Commander and the Persistent Universe now use separate ship databases. Okay, that's interesting. Arena Commander and the Persistent Universe now maintain separate ship database and items. The status of your ship in the Persistent Universe, including fuel state, damage state, and whether it's been destroyed, will now have no impact on your ship in Arena Commander. Okay, interesting. Loadout customization is also specific to each game mod and is no longer transferable. It's a little bit sucky, but anyway. Renting items and ships done in Arena Commander Customizer menu will only be available in that mode, and vice versa for purchased and rented items. So if you rent a ship in the PU, you will not be able to access it in Arena Commander. I can see why they've done this. I get that. I don't know how the community is going to like that, but I get why they've done it. So yeah. Gameplay. Updated ship rental model dramatically so that common ships are 2% value for 1 day and 1.25% value for 30 days. Rare ships are 3% value for 1 day and 1.5% value for 30 days. So, is that going to make them cheaper? Sounds like it. Is there any leaks? We got leaks. So, doesn't say. They haven't seen any leaks at the moment for prices, so we don't know if they're making them cheaper or dearer. VFX Polish Pass for the Good Doctor map. Updated tablet grip template so players can turn items like computer blades in their hands. Replace corpse and updated mission rewards for cave missions. Lighting and art now updates for the Good Doctor Star Marine map. Visor chat now includes a channel label, which is cool. Ships and vehicles. Restored the VTOL capability of the Cutlass and adjusted MAV thrusters. Maneuvering, I think that's supposed to be thrusters, to allow forth and back strafing in VTOL. Fixed Herald and Buccaneer having lower than intended hit points. So, weapons and items. Updated the NVTAC scope, screen textures. Updated FPS mining multi-tool icons. Updated LODs on the Kruger laser cannon. Updated range detector on minables when in ADS with the multiple tool. Tone down the underbarrel flashlight effects significantly. I think that's supposed to be turned. So Corteg, here's bug fixes. So missile detach VFX Missile detach VFX should now play properly. Commodity kiosk items previously should now be working. Commodity kiosk item previews. Previews. Yep, should now be working. Yep. Ships should no longer bounce or strike wildly after spawning or landing, which is cool. Players should no longer land occasionally to lose access to their ship and Arena Commander by claiming them in the persistent universe, which is why they've separated the database, I think. Pages display as the Lorville should no longer be displayed incorrectly, clipping into the surface. Purchasable display ships. Okay. Non-Gladius ships should no longer have the Gladius flight-ready animation. There should no longer be two different price multi-tools. There should no longer be two differently priced multi-tools. Okay. FPS melee should now work consistently. The Harbinger's missile rack should no longer be equipable on other ships. The rear thruster effects on the 890 should no longer appear incorrect. FPS weapons and hit points should now register inside the 890's hangar bay. The escort mission ship should now path to destruct. Escort mission ships should now path to destruction destinations correctly. Sorry, it's early here. Most wanted distraction missions should now end properly when the timer expires. Female characters' hands should no longer clip when using pistols. Region headlining should now work on the internal source head of the character customizer. The options menu should no longer get stuck when selecting from character customizer. The front end should no longer be impossible to navigate on ultra-wide settings. The Vanguard nose weapons should now be swappable among themselves. Cave mission markers should now have distance. There should no longer be a missing floor panel in the parts of the Good Dr. Star Marine map. The KSAR shotgun should now have a muzzle velocity. AI friendly and enemy ships in Pirate Swarm should always engage their player and be mobile. And they fixed a client crash associated with the suppressor attachment. Fixed 7 client crashes, 2 server crashes, and 2 server deadlocks. So, yeah, that happened. Look, obviously it's a B patch. There's a lot of bugs that they need to fix, which is obvious. But at the end of the day, it also seems like they're going through and getting rid of a lot of them. So, yeah. It seems like it might be a while away before hitting wider PTU. They do say that this is only a 24-hour patch, or that the Evocati will only be up for 24 hours. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't like the fact they keep doing these 24 hours, then shut down, and yeah. What's that, to prevent leaks, maybe? It's not really working, is it? But yeah, look, at the end of the day, like I said, it seems like it's going to be a while before they go through and they put it out to wider PTO. So maybe the end of the week, I would suggest, after all, if they get all these bugs fixed, maybe the end of the week for Wave 1 or Wave 0, whatever you want to call it. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Apart from that, guys, obviously this video has been helpful. Please smack a like if you're new, channel welcome, and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, we will see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.